beetroot kvass. Oh dear, I've got beetroot everywhere. Do be careful when you're using this the beetroot, because it is a great colouring aid, and it'll colour all your little bits and pieces in your kitchen. You can see there I've coloured some coconut because we're going to make some little treat balls, and it's really good as a colouring agent. You can colour like your zucchinis, like if you want to do them in chips. Yeah, you can do like the long slivers of chips and dehydrate them. That's a really great way of using it. Beautiful to colour to use it as a soaking agent. We know that, you know, we hear about activated, that's just meaning soaking, and we soak for at least 12 hours, and it removes that phytic acid. Well, it removes some of it or most of it that Mother Nature puts in there to keep the bugs off, but it's very hard to digest for your body. Brazil nuts are wonderful to soak in there. These have just started, but you can see the colours already coming, a beautiful purpley pink. It's really, really nice. I'm going to soak these all overnight. I've just started getting my food prep day. Tomorrow is my big food prep day, so I've got plenty of food to eat for the week. Your Brazil nuts are so rich in selenium. Selenium, of course, is that mineral that is in the soil, but it's not in the soil anymore. It's sort of been a bit depleted. There's only one area, I believe, in the world, it's some part of Africa, that it's still in there. So Brazil nuts are really good to add to your diet, and soak them and you've got no problems. When you soak them like this, if you're going to eat them, I just do mine each week, so I only do small quantities, enough for the week. But if you want to store them, they are best to dehydrate, because even though you're soaking them in a nice brine, they can mould. So I don't ever have a problem with mould, because I just do them, as I said, in little quantities. You can grate these, you can shred them through your grater. They're a great parmesan replacement, so you can put them on top of like pastas and what I'm making here. I'm making the zucchini pasta, so they will go into the zucchini pasta. You can put them just as you would parmesan on top of your sourdoughs or anything like that. Like, combines beautiful with the fermented tomato salsa. The beautiful way of using this is to make a quick pickled eggs. These have only been in there one day, and you can see the beautiful colour. Look at that, isn't that lovely? And I like to leave them in the these go in the fridge, so you just immerse your peeled egg into your beet tonic and pop them into the fridge for 3 to 5 days. Check them at like 2 days, 3 days. If you do cut them though, it will have penetrated right through. This one hasn't gone completely right through yet, but it's sort of starting. So that's your little boiled eggs, your little quick pickled eggs. If you do those, they're wonderful for a snack. I love to just have all this food so it's all prepared and you've got really nice little tasty snacks to grab. So your sauerkraut tonic, your medicine in a jar, that's the one that I did. That one's at 3 weeks and it's ready. It's all stopped. It hasn't separated. This one's still got froth and bubbles on the top, so that one will need to stay a little bit longer. Like I said, about 14 days. That's only been at 7, so another 7 days and that will all be ready to strain out. So that's where yours would be at, because that one I did a few weeks before, so I'm going to strain that in a moment. The cabbage that comes out of that, you can make them into salsas, you can do anything that you like with it, but it's not probiotic rich and it doesn't have the minerals as what it does in the liquid. So you can do whatever you like with it, pop it into a soup, something like that. So your fermented, your kimchi's the one that I did at the 2-week mark. That's all ready, it's stopped bubbling. The colours, when I tasted it, the taste is all, it's not all mingled, it has mingled together. You can't really, nothing is overpowering in the taste. So that one's all ready. The other ones are still fizzing away, so I'll leave those out for another few days, and then they'll be ready too. So there's your kimchi's, your sauerkraut. So that one was at the 3-week mark. I'm going to leave it another week. I'm going to give it the 4 weeks. The colour's not completely beige. I can still see some green in there. So when it's really beige, I'll give it a taste. But at this stage, I'm going to give that another week, and I'll check it next week. I'll bring it back out of the closet. This is the one we did last week, and you can see there's still, there's pink flowers in there, but there's still a lot of colour through there. So when it's sort of gone to that beigey colour, you know it's pretty well ready. The bubbles have stopped. It did have a few bubbles there through the week, so you could check it at that stage depending on your taste bud. If you ever taste salt, you keep on fermenting. So that's a good little trick for you. The fermented ginger and turmeric, the one that I did at the 3-week mark, he's ready. I'm going to take his lime leaves off and I'm going to put that in. So about the 2-week mark, so this time next week, check yours, see how it's going. That's the one that we did last week. So you can see it's still not quite ready. We'll give that another week. So yeah, 14 days for that. Then I've got some in the fridge that I've got into a paste, and with all my soaking that I'm doing here, we're going to make some treats tomorrow. So we'll be putting together this little fella here is our pulp. I made a lot of carrot juice. I grabbed a big bag of juicing carrots at the organic store. I snagged a bargain. And I'm not a big juice drinker, but I thought, I'll go home. And my son said, I haven't had a carrot and ginger juice for ages. So we put the ginger and the turmeric in the juicer with the carrots, and we made up a beautiful juice, and it was just so lovely. Mixed a little bit of milk kefir with it, and it was just like a little cocktail, and it separated all into the glass. It looks so pretty. But of course you can just have the straight juice. So all the pulp here, I'm going to use that, and I'm going to make it into crackers. I'm going to give you the recipe, but I think it was already in your previous book. But you can make them with kimchi, or you can make it with sauerkraut. If you make your crackers with kimchi, they will be a little bit spicy, so then you'll have to be aware of that with what you're serving it with. That kvass, I've already put it into a dip. Hope you can see that there. It's a lovely dip, so you can put that into your hummuses or whatever. This is a salmon and dill dip, and I've just put a little scoop of the beet tonic into there. That avocado, we're going to mix that up, and we're going to put some of the sauerkraut brine into that and make another nice little dip. So there'll be nice mixtures with the quinoa. I'm going to make a sauerkraut tabbouleh salad, which with your tomatoes and your sauerkraut, and that will last in the fridge for a good week to 2 weeks, but a week in our house. So you always have that on hand, and we'll make the classic sauerkraut salad just with like all your shredded vegetables, some celery and some capsicum, like a sweet pepper, and put some olive oil through it. And that's how you serve your sauerkraut. So you've got it made in the fridge, you'll have a sauerkraut salad made, and you can just take a scoop of it and put it with your eggs. Or like with your eggs, I love to cook my eggs in a broth, a nice nourishing broth, throw some greens on top and let them wilt, and put a scoop of kimchi on the top. And then you've got your sauerkraut to make like your Buddha bowls and things for lunchtime. I always make some chia gel, and in that chia gel, you'll a quarter of a cup of the chia seeds and 2 cups of water. Shake that up because that's easier on the digestion than just throwing your seeds in. And I'll be putting those into my treats. And I'll also put a scoop of it in with my crackers. You can see that beautiful colour in there. You can see that lovely colour. I think my spoon's gone, but yeah, see that colour? That's actually a fermented brine that's been dehydrated. So all my brines that were finished, I look at the pretty beetroot one. So that's beetroot brine, and I've dehydrated that and then just puts it to a powder. That gives me nice colourings, and it's just really nice to have. You can put a scoop, just like a little teaspoonful. You can put that into your foods as well. So look at all those things that I've got ready to prepare. So I hope you're going well with your little bubbles in the kitchen. Don't forget to shoot me any messages, and I'll see you again really soon. Big love and bacteria.